Welcome to Finding Your Way with Lori and Tonya. I'm Lori.
I'm Tonya.
And we want to give y'all a little bit of a background and insight into how we even got to making a YouTube channel.
Welcome to our channel. So Lori and I have been friends forever. We grew up together in the same town, known each other since kindergarten, and ended up spending our junior and senior year in college rooming together.
Yeah.
Kind of went on our separate ways after college. We were still friends. We kept in touch, but you know, life happens, marriage happens, careers happen, kids happen, and so about 4 years ago, we actually had a crazy string of events that has led us to where we are today.
Yeah, so even though we were friends, we didn't see each other much, like Tonya said. But one day I was riding home from work and this Hootie and the Blowfish song came on. So I distinctly remember, I remember sitting in her red hatchback car at Clemson, which is where we went to school, and hearing a Hootie and the Blowfish song. And so when I heard that day coming home from work, it took me straight back. So I called her and I was like, Tonya, do you remember this song? Oh my gosh, do you remember that night? And she had absolutely no recollection of it. And I was just like, well, daggum, you know, that was sort of a life-changing moment for me, and she didn't even remember it. But anyway, we just started talking.
And that was our first time we had talked in a couple of months.
Yeah, I mean,
so it led up to a conversation of me saying, well, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
And I had been invited kind of randomly to an event that was a women's retreat that I really didn't know what I was getting into.
She actually said, it's some positive something. Like, we're going to learn something about being positive. And I was like, well, I want some of that. You know, I need me some positivity in my life.
And I said, well, why don't you come and go with me? I'm sure they won't mind. And again, we had no clue what we were getting into. So I messaged the friend of mine who was giving the retreat and asked if there was, room for an additional person. And she said, absolutely. And we got to the Myrtle Beach retreat and got to meet nine other women. And we were all about in the same place in our lives at the time. We were all in that stuck place. Most of you guys know, if you're our age or even younger or older, there's just that place sometimes you just feel so stuck.
Just going through the motions, going through the motions of life, almost like that buzzy type of energy, like, oh, I got to get the next thing done, and oh, I got my list, and I got to check things off my list. That's how everybody that was there, you could feel it when you walked in the door, like everybody was at that place.
And so we spent a weekend with women we didn't know, and learning and engaged and being engaged in this amazingness, just absolutely amazing. And so I think that weekend we laughed, we cried, we learned how to meditate, we learned about crystals and stones and aromatherapy and
yeah, I mean, we did a life inventory is what I always call it, but basically Tonya and I going there, we didn't know what we were getting into, but we both said we're going to be open-minded about this and just allow whatever comes, and we did. And so we did this inventory, which was like looking at all areas of your life and sort of scoring yourself. And at the time, just to give a picture of where I was in my life at that time, I had so many blessings in my life and I couldn't even see any of them. Like, I wasn't enjoying any of the blessings in my life. My personal joy scored a 2 out of 10. And so I was like, it really took me aback, like, oh my gosh, you are so blessed, yet you're not even enjoying life. What's going on? We've got to do something.
And I think, we shared inventories on the way home that end of the weekend, and I don't think any of mine in the 8 essential areas were above a 4. We were just in that place. And so on the way home, we looked at each other, and I think we kind of breathed and kind of said, okay, that was not what we expected, but holy cow, what have we stepped into? What have we found? And that has led us to 4 years. Actually, this week is the 4-year anniversary of that weekend. And this is the week that we are kicking off our YouTube page with a vengeance. We would like to teach and share these tools, tricks, life experiences with other people, so that if you feel or have ever felt that, to be in that place, that stuck, what am I working for? Where is my joy coming from?
Yeah, because we left that retreat, and I'd say we've been on a personal development journey since then, and we have learned a lot. We've read books, we've listened to podcasts, we've gone to trainings and workshops, we've connected with other people that think this way, and so we just are now ready to share what we've learned with other people. So that's why we're here.
That's what it's all about for us. So we hope that you enjoy our channel. We hope that you share it, that you like it, and that you engage with us. We hope everybody has a good afternoon, and
welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our channel.